Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make these cute suitcases that you can take with you on your trip, or you can just store stuff in it, or you can use it to swap. It's very tiny. It is 5 by 3.5, and for this one I use real wheels that I got from Amazon. I'll put a link down below for you. But if you don't have that, that's okay. Because this one, I just use the feet that I get from like the garden section at Hobby Lobby. You can also use beads if you want to. So, and then for this variation, I use a leather, like a faux leather. And then I stitched it in the back of like paper. Just to have a variation of like the paper versus the faux leather. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to need two, like the base. So for example, this is the base. This base, you're going to need two of this, okay? So you're going to need 8 by 8.5 to create that. So let's do that. So this is an 8.5 by, yeah, this is an 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to cut it at 8 because I'm going to need two of that. It's allergy season. It has started. So yes, that's why my voice is like this. And it happens every year. So that's 8 and 8.5. I'm gonna be cutting all the stuff first, and then I'm gonna proceed with the scoring and then the assembly, just so it's clear. So that's the base. That's this part. So we're gonna need two of that. Next, we're going to cut this top lid portion. And the top lid portion, you're going to be needing 7 by 5 1/4. So let's do 5 1/4 by 7. I don't know if you guys like to see me cutting versus you want to see it cut up already, but I'm just doing something different. The video is going to be longer because I'm showing you everything, but I think there's value in it sometimes too. And then the front pocket, which is this, that's a faux front pocket. That this one does not move because that's where I put the magnet, but this has a pocket. So this front pocket, you're going to need 4 1/4 by 3 3/4. 4 1/4. What is this one? This is, okay, so 4 1/4 by 3 3/4. That's your front pocket. The side pocket is this. And you're gonna need two pieces of that. It's gonna be 4 1/4 by 3.5. I wonder how big this is. Nope, this is only. So I'm gonna need another sheet. 4 1/4 by 3.5. So let me get my new sheet. So 3.5 by 4 1/4. And we have two of that. So we have all the parts, and then this back portion which holds your handles, that is 5 by 4 and 5 by 4.5. So let's do that. 5 by 4.5. So now that we cut our pieces, we're going to set aside all our scraps. I like to put this in my scrap pile just in case I need it. And now we're going to score. So this is our base. So this is our 8.5 by 8-inch piece of paper. And we have two of this, remember? So at the 8.5-inch mark, you're going to score at 3.5. Okay, you're going to turn it and you're going to score it at 3.5 again. So pretty much, it's equal on both sides. Next, you turn it on the 8-inch mark and you're going to score it at 1.5. And you do the same for the other side, 1.5. And you do that for both sides. And then after that, you burnish it. Do that. And then just like that. And you're going to need 2 of that. So now we have both bases. We're going to be scoring your lid portion. This is the 4 1/4 by 7. At the 7-inch mark, you score every 1/2 inch, starting from 1/2 inch until 5 1/2. So every 1/2 inch. So 1/2, 1 inch, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4, 4 1/2, 5, 5 1/2. And that's it. And then you are going to be, you're going to be folding them, because this is going to be your lid. This is how it's going to fold. That's how it's going to look. So you don't have to use your score mark for this. Just use your hand. It doesn't have to be crisp, because it just has to resemble like that. It just has to fold. It has to maneuver that way. So this one is going to be this is what you're going to attach to the back. But make sure that you fold everything else with your bone folder, just so it's crispy and perfect. That makes a huge difference. So now we're done with the 2 bases. We're done with the lid. Now we're going to do the front pocket. So the front pocket is this one. It is 4 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay. So at the 4 1/4 mark, you score at 1/4. And you score at 1 1/2. Okay. And then at the 3 3/4, you score at 1/4, 1/2, and 2 1/4. 2 1/2, I mean. So I think we're going to be scoring this one on this side as well. So you're going to be scoring on the left, the bottom, and the right side. So I'm going to turn it still at the 4 1/4 mark, and you score at 1/4 and 1/2. That's going to be on both sides. So this is what we have. See that? So this left and right, and then the bottom has an extra. And then this goes right there. See? So that's what we have. That's a front pocket. The side pockets, you're going to score, this is a 4 1/2 by 3 1/2. You just score at 1/2 and 1 inch, left, right, and bottom. So 1/2, 1 inch, left, right, and bottom. You know that because that's how you make a pocket. Left, right, and bottom. So do that and burnish. 1/2 and 1 inch. Left, right, and bottom. 1, 2. Super easy. And then the back one, this portion right here. Sorry, it's hard to see. This one. This is your paper. This is 5 by 4 1/2. And you score this at 1/2 and 1 inch on all 4 sides. Same. 1/2, 1 inch. All 4 sides, guys. 1/2, 1 inch, all 4 sides. Oops. Okay, so that's what we have. You can make this smaller if you... This one is based on the size of this. The wider. Because this one is smaller and thinner. I think I like the wider version because this looks so dinky compared to the other one. Oops. So I think I like it more on the sturdier, wider handle like this. So this is what we're doing. So let's start assembling. I'm going to I'm going to burnish them offline, but when I come back, we're going to assemble it. Okay, so I took the liberty of doing the snips, but I want to show you how to do it real quick. So you just snip right here. And I also added a decorative piece to the front, just for purposes of, you don't have to watch me do that. And then do the same thing. So you're going to create a tab. And this is going to be your base that you're going to attach to each other. Just like that. So let's start assembling our base. So I'm just going to put glue gun right there. And then I'm going to add this right here. So this is why it's important to burnish your score marks. I hope you can see that. I hope it's not super close. I wanted to move it a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing, especially for the burnishing and, you know, folding and where to cut and so forth, because I think that's valuable. Sorry about that, you guys. Anyways, so what I was saying was this project is inspired by the amazing Nicole Silhouette and Fanny. It's Fanni May. Fanni May from Instagram. I'm going to put both of their links down below. Nicole has an Etsy shop if you want to buy the SVG file. She has an amazing Etsy shop that you can get SVG files. I just don't use my Cricut, so I don't do SVG files yet. But it is going to be, there's going to be a link for you down below. When it comes to Fanni May, I saw it on Pinterest, and then after I saw it on Pinterest, I followed her in Instagram. So she's super, super inspiring also. So this is what I did, and we're going to put both of this together. We're going to attach them. Normally, I would use my regular glue, but for purposes of like demonstration and for it to dry fast, I'm just using my glue gun. So that's our base, right? This is our base right here. Super quick and easy. And then I cut some decorative elements just to make it a little bit cute right here. So we're going to glue them. So this is the front pocket. This is what it's going to look like right there. So we're going to, these are the score marks, right? I forgot to burnish the score marks. So this is what it looks like. It's a functioning pocket. It's just that the top portion, it's not, it isn't. It's kind of decorative because I wanted to hide the magnet. So this one you're going to snip here. This one you're going to snip here so that you can make a pocket. I'll show you the finished product so you know what I mean. Okay, so just like a slight downward slope. Same with this one, just a slight downward slope because this is what we're going to be attaching. Okay, so let me show you what it's supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to look like. Oh, you know what, you guys? I cannot find my corner rounder. Of course, of all days that I've had it, that I didn't need it. But anywho, we're going to proceed. So this is where I put the magnet, and I put it right there. This is where it's going to go. See what I mean? I hope you can see. I hope I'm in frame. And this is where it's going to go. Just like that. Okay, so let's start. Let's attach it. Not sure if I am. Just try to center it. Not sure if I'm able to show you the... I hope you saw that. Super simple. You pretty much just... I just glued it right there. The trick is to be able to glue it. So you have to be really looking at your edges and kind of... Because if you're using hot glue, you have to be really, really sure. So I hope I'm in frame. right there. Right there. I hope you saw that. And then you do the same for the other. The other one is easier because you just push it in. I need to do my nails this weekend. Okay, so this one, oh, it's crooked. Sorry. It is crooked, and yeah, that's okay. I'll deal with it. So that's what it's going to look like. Don't make it crooked though. But that's what it is. And then this one, these are side pockets. So you're going to do the same. Snip at an angle, snip at an angle. So you're making tabs. It's made exactly how the front pocket was made. Only this one is a little bit thicker because we want to put a little bit more bulk in this one. And then you attach this onto the side where we have the rainbow. Because I think it's cute to add, like, you know, extra goodies in there. Because you can see it. I think that's super, super cute. So that's pretty much what it looks like right there. You can decorate this further. I didn't decorate it so much on the second one. I just put stickers. On the first one, I didn't even put anything on it. It's just the stitching. So it's up to you what you want to do with yours. But whatever you want to do, I think. And you can, you know, if you don't feel like decorating it now, you can decorate it later, no problem. But that's how it's gonna look like. I'm gonna glue it right now. Okay, so now we have the base, the sides, the top. Now we're going to put the lid. So I think this is what it's going to look like. There's a 1/2 inch mark right here, and that's where you're going to attach it right here. So you can use your regular glue or double-sided tape. All you need to do is kind of center it, because there's a little bit of overhang, and that's how it's supposed to be. And that's how it's designed to be. There's going to be an overhang, just maybe like 1/8 of an inch overhang. And that's how I want it to look like. And then this is what it's going to look like. We're going to put the magnet here before we close it. So this magnet, I'll put a link down below on the magnet that I used. I got it from Amazon. This one. So I'm going to put it right here. And then you close this up. Then this is still a functioning pocket on the inside. So now that you have this, now you put your other magnet. You just have the magnet find each other right there. I would practice. If I were you, I would be like, okay. Because once you stick it, that's it. Okay, give it a few seconds. But this is what we have so far. I have intentions of decorating that. Okay, so now our magnet is done, and it goes where it's supposed to be once you close it. There you go. So I think I'll decorate this a little bit further, just so it gives a little bit more pop. Next, we get the wheels. These are the wheels I was talking to you about, and this is from Amazon. This is absolutely optional. It's a little bit on the expensive side, so you don't have to grab it if you don't want to. So yeah, I think it's like $30-something for 8 sets. So that's why I'm not going to use this today, but I wanted to show you this is what is available in Amazon. It's the smallest that I could find, and I used it for the prototype right here. But I used these little feet for this other project, and I think I'm going to use the gold one, the confetti one, for this Easter one, because I feel like not everybody has access to not everybody can have access to the magnet, the rolling pin, the rolling wheels. So I'm getting these, and that's what we're going to be using for their feet. for now. Because, yeah, not everybody can have access to that, and that's okay. We're going to use what we have, which are like beads or confetti feet or like erasers for that matter. I think erasers would look well too. So we're going to put the feet. Whatever you have is okay. Right there. It doesn't have to roll per se if you don't have wheels, because the wheels are quite pricey. But I'm going to put the link on the wheels regardless, just in case you decide like, oh, this is something that I want to invest in. Now we're going to do the back portion, and this involves the straw. So this is the straw right here. This is a standard straw. So what I'm going to do for the wider one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it at 2.5 right here. I'm going to score it 2.5, and I'm going to fold it at 2.5, and I'm going to go to the other side and score it at 2.5 as well. This is the wider version. Okay. So this is what we have right there. And that's what we're going to use. I'm going to put marks, score marks on the back piece, just so I know where to put the holes. Okay, so right there, I'm going to put holes on here. Right there. And then I'm going to try it out. Just like that. Perfect. So this is what it's going to look like as our handles. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to... Okay. We're going to cut the tabs at a slight angle. Cut tabs, slight angle. Just like that. Oops. The other side. Okay. So what's going to happen is this is going to fold onto each other. And this is what we're going to attach to the back of our luggage, suitcase, trolley. Just like that. Oh, this one I shouldn't attach yet because I need to put the straw. So don't attach that part yet, okay? So just attach the bottom, these two ones, because this is what's going to happen. You put your straw, and then I have these flat back pearls that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think this is maybe almost half an inch, shy of half an inch in diameter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, just to secure it so it doesn't come up. And I have no intentions of it going up and down. I don't need it to be going up and down, that movement. It can if you wanted to. Oh, that's hot. If you want to. Otherwise, if you don't want it to move, you just add additional dollop of glue on the side and then attach it. Because that's what I'm going to do right now. Because I think that's going to just make it less sturdy. So see what I did? I just glued it. And then now I can glue this onto here. Yep. Just put a dollop and easy peasy. Just like that, you have the back of your suitcase. So easy to make. Very simple paperwork. So now this has to be center and right there. This is our plan. I want to make sure that it's flush. You see this, see that border? Make sure that it's flush right there, the highest that it could go. So many webs. So many webs. I don't know. The Ramon, my new glue gun, just gives so much webs. Josh didn't do that, but that's okay. And then you can put a decorative element on here if you wanted to. I'm okay with it not being decorative. So now I'm going to just glue it. Make sure that it is center, just like that. Then I'm going to push it on the inside. I have my hand inside the bag. And just like that, it is done. Right there. This is done. You can just decorate it with like doodle pops. Wow, yes, of course. Or you can use your stickers. I use my stickers. I back it up. You can make a scene right here, just so they're so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. I'll show you the final product. Okay, sorry about the mess, but this is the finished product. This is, let me take this away. Super fresh. I just glued the last bit. So this is what we have so far. This is our suitcase, trolley. Super cute. And you only need the basic requirements, which is like a bead, probably, that can replace the confetti bead if you don't have access to that. And just paper and paper straws. So I think this is absolutely cute. You can put a lot in there. So cute. You can put like a gift card here. You can put some, like, a lot of goodies in this. And then if you don't have a magnet, that's fine too. You can use a Velcro. But if you use a Velcro, you have to reinforce your lid, your top portion. So I think this is absolutely so cute. I hope you enjoyed this very long tutorial. Sorry about that. But I have to tell you every single bit on how it's created, just so you can replicate it yourself. So I hope you had a wonderful time creating this craft trolley slash craft bag slash suitcase with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to put a link to Nicole Silhouette's YouTube. I'm going to put a link to her Instagram. And I'm going to put a link to Fanni May's Instagram also, because she was an inspiration. I found a photo in Pinterest of what she created, a version of this. I don't know who made it first, but I didn't check the dates. Anyways, I'm going to give credit to them both because they're both inspirational and instrumental in making sure, or in ensuring that this project gets done. So I appreciate all these creative women that has helped me and inspired me. And I hope this inspires you guys to use your craft stash. This is a non-seasonal project. You can go to town, Halloween, Christmas, what have you, with this one. This is probably going to be one of my favorites this year. I love it so much. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry to keep you. Anyway, thanks you guys. This is Christian signing off. Have a wonderful crafty day. Like and subscribe. Bye.